All right, everybody. How's it going? How's it going? Good morning.
Morning.
All right, I'm glad we got a couple people awake in the back. Hopefully we'll have a little bit more of that over the course of that. I'm Ghoul02. With me is my good friend and mortal enemy,
GhostKumo. Hello, everybody.
And over here we have another good friend, Nerd, who is the keeper of the trophy for our race, the milk carton of Jimmie Johnson's Anything with an Engine. So for anybody, we're gonna do something a little bit different compared to like most GDQ races. We're gonna do individual track races. So we're gonna do one track at a time. So I'm gonna get off the title screen, I'm gonna load in. We are doing a category that is called Matador. What is Matador, you might ask? Imagine playing Mario Kart, but half the cars go the wrong way on the track.
Pretty much that old NASCAR joke that everyone makes actually made in this game, starring Jimmie Johnson, actual NASCAR driver. But we won't be seeing Jimmie Johnson too much in the run. He might be one of our other racers, but we each have these weird characters. As alluded to by the game's name, this is Anything with an Engine. So we have Ghoul over here driving a lawnmower, and I'm here driving a bathtub with an engine. We will change drivers for one course, which is going to be the very last course. But as mentioned, we're going to be doing individual tracks, and there are 4 tracks in Matador mode. So let's go ahead and get us started and not take too much time.
Yeah, so we're going to load in real quick, and then if you'd like to count us in for the actual race itself, we're going to do this in normalized load, so the race should start at the same time for both of us. All right.
All right.
You want to count us in over there?
Absolutely, I got you. We're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, go!
All right, so first things first, we got to get our boost.
I was able to get it, but like I accidentally let go of I accidentally let go of acceleration there.
All right, so first things first, this is not a traditional Mario Kart in that our items are not in boxes along the track. We've got to get enough votes from the crowd to unlock our stuff, so first thing we're going to do is we unlock the ram. It's going to allow us to get enough votes to unlock the missiles. Once you get a certain number of votes, you get nitrous, which is essentially your boost. It is very important to get that as fast as possible, so you'll see us sandbag at the beginning a little bit to try to make sure we get as much rams as possible. As you get more and more votes over the course of the game, because of course this is a social media campaign, we've got to get those. We're going to level up our thing. Oh, I'm already on nitrous too. You love to see it. You love to see it. Here we go. We got our first Matador section on my side. Oh, Ram 3 unlocked. We'd like to see it. How you doing over there, GK?
Not as good as you. It sounds like you are, but you know, anything can happen.
Anything can happen. This game is very, very crazy at all times.
There's a reason we are racing by course and not by overall race.
Another Matador section for me there. You're going to notice we're going to try to hold our missiles for the Matador section just to kind of cover fire so we don't get absolutely body blasted while we're going through, and I am doing a very bad job. The nitrous refills every now and then. You should just be basically firing it on cooldown. I'm doing a very bad job of remembering that I have it because I am talking like crazy.
Yeah, so the cool thing about nitrous, it does replenish over time. You do want to get to that rank 3 as quickly as possible because that is that gives it the quickest refill. We do kind of want to keep the nitros for the straights or any point that we would end up slowing down. So like right after a sharp turn, which there aren't really any sharp turns because it's a pretty beginner-friendly track here.
Yeah, it's the reason we're starting on this one for sure.
So you're seeing me here. I'm actually going to pit stop, you know, because this is a NASCAR game. Pit stops are actually quite an interesting mechanic, I feel. They are a little bit of a time loss, but they replenish your health, and losing all of your health is very dangerous. They also replenish all of your missiles, which is nice. I got hit in the back end by a couple of missiles behind me. Unlike, you know, oh gosh, I almost had a terrible collision there. Unlike a lot of like Mario Kart 64 runs, enemy AI hitting you with items is a very constant threat.
Oh geez, I just got knocked off the track there. Oh boy.
So you often want to time your pit stop to be such that you'll avoid collisions. So it's usually done on lap 3 or 4. In testing, we found that at least it ostensibly feels like your speed goes down when your health is low. So we want to make sure that doesn't happen. You can complete all 5 laps without a pit stop, but it's risky. And I just collided into everyone and ran into what appears to be a nuclear bomb-shaped mine on the ground. Yeah, everything in this game is ultra cartoony. So I just finished my first race here.
Section. You started a little bit before me there because I reloaded the track, but we'll see. We'll have the actual time on screen once we get there. And I believe that should be it. What's our times?
My time was a 2:57. I advanced ahead there. Sorry.
Jeez Louise, 2:57. What a race. All right.
So 1 point for me.
All right, hold on. I gotta unlock a little bit of power here.
Okay.
All right. Not happening again.
Alrighty, so we're straight on to Runway Rampage.
So we're gonna, same thing, we're gonna both load in. We're gonna restart on the countdown. GK is up 1-0. All right, so we're both gonna pause, and then if you'd like to count us in again. All right, how about the crowd count us in?
3, 2, 1, go!
Got the boost. You loaded in a little bit slowly there. All right. Yeah, this is also part of why we wanted to normalize loads a little bit because his PS3 is a little bit newer than mine.
All right, so again, we're gonna try to get those votes up as quickly as possible. This is another track. I think this time we're racing in an airport.
Yep. Runway Rampage.
All right, we got our nitrous on my side, and first monitor section. Oh wow, that was a wild one.
So to kind of briefly touch a little bit on this game itself, as the name suggests, wow, come on, buddy, come on, get out of the way. As the name of the game suggests, this is kind of meant to be a fun little game promoting the career of then superstar NASCAR driver Jimmie Johnson. But it feels like a game that was by a dev team who knew that they weren't going to make like an amazing game, so instead they decided to just go all out and make it as fun and goofy as possible. There's a lot of genuinely really good ideas, like the pit stop, the Matador mode, which was what drew us to like actually want to run this game. The developer for this game is Isopod Labs, the offshoot of a studio called Luxoflux, which made Shrek 2, the movie, the game. That is not a meme.
So think about the fact that a former Shrek dev made this game just kind of makes it even more perfect. I'm not gonna lie, it's too fitting.
Yeah, so here I know this checkpoint is coming, so I'm trying to hit them with the missiles to get them out of my way.
Yeah, try to use that pit stop to avoid the Matador section, which it looks like I kind of did, which is nice, and somebody is using a shortcut. So fun fact, the AI in this game rubber bands like crazy, in part because if you fall far enough behind, the game will just open a shortcut for you to skip forward in the track.
Yeah, it also kind of depends a little bit on if you have a lot of votes as well. And yes, the rubber banding in this game is really bad. Earlier in practice, we had a difference with like the best AI's performance on my end was 30 seconds slower than the best one on his end. So yeah, you think Mario Kart's rubber banding is bad? You ain't seen nothing.
So we're going through, and also sometimes we will get lucky. You'll be able to catch the exit as it opens to let someone else out, which is very funny when it happens. It basically guarantees that that person is going to end up winning the race most likely.
Yeah, so I got mines unlocked. This is basically protection from missiles and that would hit me in the rear end or other cars.
Oh, we got a monitor section and we're through. Okay, I got hit by one missile there, but we're okay. Final lap.
I'm kind of terrified. I'm at very low health right now. I will get the pit stop just for safety here because if I explode, that is a big time loss. Oh my gosh. Okay. Somebody just unloaded. No amount of mines could prepare me for that. So that's a.
Oh, what?
That's
I did not see them at all. All right, we're going.
Yeah, the worst enemy in this game really is the other drivers. So it's kind of like the actual roads. All right.
Oh, that's not the end of the track. Oh, geez. We gotta get through this monitor section. I'm really low on health. I have no idea how I got 6th place there in the race, but that's the rubber banding for you.
It's pretty bad. All right, I got a 330 or 328.
That's a good example of rubber banding, by the way. I got a 319, and I'm significantly behind everyone else on GK's side.
All right, so we are tied 1-1. Let's go on to our third track. We're at 66. Actually, a pretty simple track. The last one is wild. So.
All right, so we'll load in. Once again, we'll do the retry option once both of us are good to go. So, all right. Everybody want to count us in again?
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, you keep retrying.
Yes, that's what we agreed to.
That's not what...
Yes, it's literally what we did in the practice room. Look at this.
Look, it's 7 in the morning. I'm tired.
GK's over here cheating. That's what's really going on.
Well,
All right.
it's a good thing we agreed to time by in-game time.
Yes, it's very fortunate there's an in-game timer in our racing game.
All
Very
right,
happy
we'll
to see
do it for the last track.
All right, we are ramming like crazy to get our votes. We got our missiles 1 on my side. Route 66 is a little bit better than the real-life Route 66, which is very thankful. I did that drive earlier this year. It is not a fun one. Oh, geez. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. What the heck happened there?
So I like how a lot of the background objects in this game are actually just cardboard cutouts. Hitting them actually, like, in like the time trials loses you time on the timer. It's kind of ridiculous.
There's also a lot of like fun stuff that you don't see in Matador mode. There's what the game calls gotchas, where you go over like the equivalent of the votes.
Yo, I got the shortcut.
Oh, son of a, you turd! Why would you do this to me? All right, that's okay. Someone's gonna give it to me.
I was in first. I think one of the people going the opposite way.
All right, it's gonna open. No, it's not.
Oh,
okay.
I got a head-on collision there.
I'm getting like demolished over here.
I just got crushed by missiles there, so I'm taking a pit, like third lap.
All
Second
right.
lap.
Got our missile 3 over here. Oh, geez.
So yeah, to give a little bit of context behind why we found this ridiculous video game, we mentioned this in the interview. Basically, Ghoul was browsing the PSN one time on stream when they announced that it was going to be taken down. They're going to take down the PSN store for PS3 and PS Vita. We just kind of want to look at what kind of games there would be that might be worth picking up. Stumbled across this game, and there was a little demo trailer in the game, and it just showed a guy driving a dumpster. I am not making that up. That is one of the playable racers. I wish so badly that he wasn't one of the worst in the game. Otherwise, I would be using him right now. Like, even if it was a slight time loss, I would happily use him for this this showcase purpose. But no, he's just way too slow.
Yeah, the stats are actually quite relevant. Oh, wow, that guy just took out the mine that I was dragging behind me to cover for missiles. That's kind of hilarious, actually.
Yeah, acceleration and handling are just such important stats, and I'm just getting absolutely bombarded here, man.
You deserve it for that shortcut. That's all I'm going to say.
You shut up.
All right, we got a good lap there. I think we have time for one quick donation here, if you can fire it off real quick.
I've got you. We got $25 from Tiny Tim. Woo! Hail had to donate for the amazing Ghoul and GhostKumo, 2 of the most amazing speedrunners and people I know. Also, shout outs to the GDQ Mod Squad. You're all awesome. Good luck on the run. Cheers.
All right, so we're coming up on what should be the final lap for both of us. GK should be a little bit ahead because he's a big, dirty cheater, but that's fine. I'm also trying to make him laugh as much as possible to screw up with his driving.
Come on, that's playing dirty. All right. So it is worth noting that you can do power slides. They are kind of slow, but they do get you a bonus votes.
But they're going to be very relevant in the next track for sure.
Absolutely. We haven't been doing a lot of drifting or braking. That next track, the next track is so bad we have to change racers to one with better handling. It does lose a little bit in certain other areas of speed, but yeah. Alrighty. So yeah, mines aren't really great to drop because, you know, they stay there until somebody hits them, but they are really good.
Yourself, which I did earlier, by the way, if anybody was noticing that. All the items are themed to the character you have. So the lumberjack over here throws hatchets for the blue shell equivalent, and then my mines are inflatable logs. Come on, give me that nitrous. Okay. What is our times here? We got a 348, 353. All right, we need a little more power here. All right.
That was a good throw. All right, the last track is Castle Crash, and every amount of skill that we might have possibly built up from playing this game is straight out the window. The turns in this track are some of the worst, most obscene things in the game. There's like full-on 360-degree turns that if you keep going too far, you'll just hit the water. Alrighty, so I'm ahead 2-1. We got this track, and we do have a tiebreaker planned in the event that Ghoul manages to win this track, but he won't.
All right, another count in.
3, 2, 1, go!
All right, we're doing this properly this time, and you love to see it. All right, this track is crazy. It's extremely narrow, And we're going to literally be turning like right here at the start. If I can do this properly.
I
We're
forgot to switch racers. Oh well, I like Clean Freak. He's cool. The racer I would have done was just this weird golfer, and I don't particularly like golf. I like video game golf.
right here, quick U-turn. Okay.
I got
Gotta
the
get
boost.
as many missiles as possible here to get our nitrous, which we just got.
I got the boost right on the turn there. So yeah, the turns like just grind your speed to a halt. So this is one of the tracks where you don't want to use nitro off of cooldown because
You really want to try to save it right here. We got another U-turn coming up on my side.
and the really crappy thing about that last U-turn is it's right near the collision point of the track. All right.
Okay.
So again, we really don't care, like for the purposes of racing each other, we really don't care about our performance relative to the cheating AI. If anyone's cheating, it's the AI.
The dirty cheater would say that, by the way. That took so much damage there. I've had some awful Matador segments on this.
I mean, it's oddly appropriate that somebody who speedruns Shin Megami Tensei games is racing Matador at a GDQ. No! These collisions are awful. It also doesn't help that the camera angle makes it kind of hard to see incoming traffic. Or better, if that's your cup of tea, is just watching people suffer, which, I mean, silly and awful blocks kind of go hand in hand with that. All right.
That was a really good Matador right there. Did not hit anybody. Love to see it.
Yeah, usually you don't hit people in the pit stop, except at like possibly the very end if you get unlucky. So thankfully those elements are pretty well designed. This game is a surprisingly robust video game. It is better than it has any right to be.
Oh,
It's
frick.
kind of the
Oh,
nature-
double frick.
Oh no. All right, I have been having an actually like above average castle crash here. Okay. 4 sharp turn, got one more of these to go. I get my nitro boost right at the turn there, so I'm immediately able to accelerate. We got time for one quick donation.
Absolutely. We've got $10 from Aeon Frodo. Hey, it's a shame I couldn't be here in person.
Oh, no.
Wishing you two have a lot of fun out there. I'm rooting for GK to win the race. And I love you, Ghoul.
Oh my goodness.
Betrayed.
So that's my girlfriend, by the way. We will have to have a conversation about that later. Oh wow, I need to get to that pit stop. Oh, all right. Well, I still need to go into the pit stop because you don't respawn with all your health. Unfortunately, that is so much time lost too. It's okay. It's going to give me a shortcut on the last lap that I don't think exists right here. Ooh. Woo. So yeah, if you run out of health, your card explodes, kind of like F-Zero. I got absolutely demolished by some of those Matador sections. Holy crap.
Amazingly, your time was actually not actually that much worse than mine. 3:23. So, yep, that's time. I guess I win 3-1.
Sometimes it do be like that. So GK gets the ceremonial, of course. It's a NASCAR race. You've got to have your milk for the winner.
Yeah, so we're just coming up like a minute behind estimate. So we'll do our brief little shout outs. Just want to shout out, speedrunning community in general, all of the people in my Discord, my good friends in the speedrunning community. Always keep motivating me to want to keep trying to submit games. And this is my first run in 5 years at a GDQ, so it's definitely a bit exciting. I'm happy to be racing with my good friend here.
Yeah, I don't want to think how many like random late night calls we've had since playing League or whatever else. So this is definitely like one of my best friends.
Likewise.
Very jokingly called him my mortal enemy, but we are very clearly good friends. So just massive shout outs to again all my friends, everybody at Woob House, everybody in the Dallas FFTCG community, everyone in my Discord, everyone that hangs out in my stream chats, and of course to all of you lovely people for watching and donating.
Yeah.
Absolute blast. Always a joy to be here, and looking forward to doing it the next one. What do we got coming up next again?
We're coming up with Gourmet Warriors in just a second.
Silly beat 'em up.
Sounds fantastic. So we're going to go ahead and get out of y'all's hair. Thanks again so much for watching, and do not miss that next run.
Thank you so much for that interesting race. I'm going to give you one donation here real quick. We actually have a $40 donation from our Turnip Boy runner, Eldritch Wolfie. I died 8 times, and here's that money I promised. Thanks to GDQ and all the staff for hosting such a great run. You're all great, and I appreciate everyone that showed up for the run. Thank you so much. After spending all that time in the car, I think I need to stretch, I think I need to stand up, I think I need to move those muscles a little bit. So you do that. We'll be back in just a second. Welcome back to Summer Games Done Quick 2022. We're live here in Bloomington, Minnesota. We're setting up for our next game, Gourmet Warriors. It's what I'm looking at right now is it's something. So get ready. In the meantime, I'm going to read some donations. We've got $200 from Heck Fu. It says thanks for an entertaining 7:30 a.m. run. I never knew Jimmie raced in an airport, but here we are. He raced in an airport, he raced in a castle, he raced on a flying tree in a bathtub. It was a lot to take in. $50 from Sporadic Erratic. So happy that I'm finally feeling good enough to tune in time for Silly Block. Big thanks to all the folks working hard to make this amazing event happen. Sporadic, hope you're feeling better. Thank you for the donation. Yeah, we got some I Love You Sporadics in the crowd. I like that. Thank you. $200 from Crab Apples. Love seeing these lesser-known games. Glad I can make this tax write-off donation watching Tax Evasion. $10 from Kieros. Woo, Silly Block. Now let's get donating for that Rhythm Game Showcase. We are still at $20,748 out of the $200K needed for Sound Voltex Exceed Gear, but we can make that. We're so close to a lot of different milestones. We've got a little over 10K left to go for the Metal Gear Rising Revengeance Blade Wolf DLC run. I like Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. I just like seeing super buff senators yell at people. We're less than $2,000 away from breaking 900K. We could do that during Gourmet Warrior. We could do that right now. We could do that right now. Twitch chat. We do that right now. Let's see, how many people are there? If I go and I look at the users, it doesn't tell me the user number. There's so many of you, though. There's so many of you. $5 minimum donation. Every little bit helps. Doctors Without Borders. We could break 900K in the next, 5 minutes. It would be amazing. $50 to Night Mall. Good morning, SGDQ. Just wanted to leave some love. You're all amazing. Special shout outs to Tech Crew. Keep up the great work. Less than 3. Definitely shout outs to the Tech Crew. They've had a really, really amazing week so far. They've done a lot of hot work. And I don't know, no, I couldn't do it as good as they could. So I'm just saying, shout outs to Tech Crew. Yeah, you can clap for Tech Crew, absolutely. We've got $500. Yeah, clap for 500. Zara Old 2K says, hi everyone. Finally GDQ with the lovely crowd again. You are lovely people. Here's $500 to reach the 900K. Greetings from Germany. And can I get a hype from the crowd? You see, you say hype and they say hype. It's a call and response thing. It just works. It's like, it's wonderful. They're so good at it too. You're welcome. $25 from Hitado. Loving this silly block segment of SGDQ. Let's keep the donations going and make this a milestone event. Thank you so much for your generous donation. $50 from Zangma. Unfortunately, I'm going to need that Kirby Amigurumi. Also loving the silly block. Did you just talk about a prize? Because I get to talk about prizes again. It's amazing. You can win the Kirby Amigurumi right now. That is a minimum donation of $20 if you want to win that plush doll. We've also got the Cedric the Owl Amigurumi, the Turnip Boy plush, the Gourmet Warriors Perlers. Gourmet Warriors coming up in just a second. Lots and lots of cool stuff to win. So please donate. Goes to a great cause. And you might walk away with something really cute. $20 from Trainer Anaid. Silly block is best block. Less than 3. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. $25 from Swiss. Loving the silly block. Let's get weird. I think we've been weird all morning. I woke up weird. I looked in the mirror this morning and said, we're going to get weird. $100 from Nick Chinchill. Haven't been able to watch everything because of work, boo, but I'm glad I could drop in during the silly block and put in my contribution for charity. Keep up the stellar work. Thank you so much, Nick, for your donation. Officially, work is canceled. All work is canceled, yeah. You don't have to, don't worry about it. I checked with your boss, it's fine. Watch GDQ, donate to GDQ, work is canceled, okay? You're fine, you're fine, you're fine. $25 from Valet Fox. This is all very silly. And then they give a little heart emoji.